Good morning, St. Francis, and good morning, people of God. Today is Thursday, the first day of September 2022, Thursday of the 22nd week of the year, 22nd week in Ordinary Time. Coming to you this morning from Cardinal Gibbons High School, the oldest and largest of our diocesan high schools here in the Diocese of Raleigh. We have just celebrated the Mass of the Holy Spirit with Bishop Luis, and so I'm out here going back to the office. But on this Thursday, so we're wishing Cardinal Gibbons a happy beginning to their academic year. John Paul II High School, we did their Mass of the Holy Spirit last week. And upcoming tonight, we are doing the jacket ceremony for St. Thomas More Academy. And on Tuesday, we will do the Mass of the Holy Spirit for Cristo Rey High School in Durham. So all the high schools having their Masses of the Holy Spirit in this time as we begin our new academic year here down in Raleigh. But our readings for today. Again, Paul writing to the Corinthians again about what we understand as believers, what we understand as Christians is foolishness in the eyes of the world. It doesn't make any sense. How do you worship somebody who died on a cross? Resurrection is impossible. All these other kinds of things. Even loving one's neighbor, loving one's enemies, forgiving everybody everything are just impossible tasks that do not ever seem to be able to be fulfilled or even bother to be undertaken. And so Paul again cautions against listening to the foolishness of the world and listening to their wisdom, which is wisdom that does not go very far and does not get very far. He then further goes on to say again that to divide ourselves as believers, trying to follow one person or another, and again bringing up Apollos or Paul himself or whatever it is not what God intends. We are followers of Christ, and that is what matters, and that is where our emphasis lies. That's where our heart lies. That's where all the inspiration and initiative for continuing this Christian movement lies, not in following a great preacher or a great theologian or a great whatever, even a great servant. It is following Christ and only Christ, and we need to remember that. In the Gospel from Luke, we have the narration of the great catch of fish and a couple of different kinds of things that happen within that. Is that the apostles are fishing, caught nothing, and Jesus tells them to go out into the deep, go out into what is unknown, try something new and try something different, because the result may not be the same as what you have undertaken yourself. And it is in that they catch this great amount of fish, the apostles, and Peter again tries to be, humble and whatever it is, and just looks ridiculous. But Jesus says to him, "You were a fisherman once, and now you're going to be fishing for humanity, to bring them into this great kingdom, into this great reign of God, this new understanding." That understanding of what it means to be a fisher of humanity is not just something that was given to Peter or the apostles or to priests or to bishop or holy people or whatever it is. It is given to us. We are fishers of humanity, people trying not to take over lives or try to command lives or control lives, but people who are trying to bring people out of meaninglessness and into meaning, from what is hopeless and into hope, what is despairing into wonder and beauty. That is all of our job as believers. That is what we are constantly asked to do and be about in this world. Knowing that our lives are tied to Christ, that it is Christ whom we follow, allows us to fulfill that mission. And may the Lord give you his peace.